So in this video, we listened to a intellectual property lawyer talking about the different trends or all the trends that are going on with the patents in the U.S. And the one thing he said in his presentation, he showed in a graph, was that the trend in patents nowadays is all in clean energy, which, when I think about it, it makes a lot of sense because we have so many different methods or ways coming out about or like on different energy uses that's so much better than just using, natural gas or coal and such like that. But it's kind of crazy because nowadays we have like hybrid cars and cars that are electric, so you can essentially just plug your car into an outlet and it's just charging your car overnight, like you can do with your cell phone or any other device that you have. But one of the biggest things that stood out to me was that he said intellectual property is the hardest to protect against. But when I think about it, intellectual property does seem harder to protect. Because, for example, or no, like, it's easier to replace something that you own. Like, okay, like for example, somebody steals this Gatorade bottle from me. No big deal. I can just go and get another Gatorade. But because there's all Gatorades made the same, just you can get a new one. But if I have an idea and I want this idea to be mine and mine alone, such as maybe I create a logo or something like that, a logo or some sort of invention, and I go to get a patent for it. And before I can even send in everything to get a patent for it, somebody else gets a patent for the exact same thing that I had come up with, which is just, when you think about it, that's just kind of heartbreaking in a way because you just put in all this work and you thought you had something amazing. You thought this logo was amazing and this invention was amazing. And then next thing you know, it's just, oh, idea is not yours now because somebody else happened to come up with it a little bit before you. But since patents only last 20 years, which still is a very long time, you have the chance to improve upon that person's idea, and then you can basically get a new patent yourself because you made enough changes to the original to get a brand new one, essentially. But that is really all that I got from this video, and I was really shocked kind of that patents are kind of going down from his graph. Like they're kind of in like a steady plateau right now. There's not like a huge increase in patents going on like there was in like the 1990s, where I believe he said like in the 90s, like Silicon Valley was doing really well with all these like patents and like getting all these new patents for certain like technology and stuff like that. But overall, this video was kind of eye-opening in a way, but since not really, because I kind of had an idea that intellectual property would be a little bit harder to protect, would be harder to protect than physical property. Like I said before, it's easier to replace something that you already had. It's easier to replace something physical than replace something that was created by you mentally. But that is all I got out of this video, and thank you for watching.